Good day. Welcome to Weight of Union. My name is Lawal Ismail Babatunde, popularly called FDP, and I own the FDP channel, that is Media House in Federal University of Agriculture, Abeokuta for now. And today we are having the outgoing president of FUNATU here, Mr. KENNYOLOGY. Yeah. Mr. KENNYOLOGY, good day. Can you please
Good day.
introduce yourself?
Okay, good day, Mr. Lawal. Um,
Thank you.
my name is Abibulai Adekunle Tijani, socially, politically, and intellectually addressed as Kenyology, the president of the 33rd administration of NAB Student Union. So, and it's actually a pleasure to have you around the banter room.
Thank you so much, Mr. Kennology, for the brief introduction that you just gave us now. Thank you so much. We appreciate that. Can you please tell us what inspired you to run for the office of FUNAPSU president?
Ah, okay. Um, First, everything in this life is actually about destiny and what God has actually destined to happen. But what has actually inspired me is my interest in serving humanity. So I've always been helpful to society. I've always been
Wait, sorry for
impactful.
cutting you short. When you are saying your interest is in serving humanity, can you boldly tell me that during your time in office, and of course you are still in office, right? Because you've not handed over
To
to
next
another.
week.
Are you? That's beautiful. Are you telling me that you can beat your chest and tell me that you actually served the student populace the way they will have loved you to serve them?
Definitely, I can say that. I can say yes, 100%. Because in the agenda we pushed for campaign, which is quality representation, so improving social and improving sport and social activities, on scholarship opportunities and entrepreneurship empowerment, and as well on their welfare. So the four agenda were all achieved, and recommendations from students shows that we've truly served them.
Quality representation, you mean? You know that you are not to actually determine the level of the quality of representation that you are providing for student populace at large. You are telling me now that students that are watching this, students that are seeing this, they believe that you actually gave them quality representation while you are in the office. And also, before you answer that, how many students can you tell me, like just like that actually got the scholarship while you were in office? And if we will not be saying something else. Can we just give us like one or two names among these people? And if you cannot remember their names, no problem. Just give us like the
Okay,
range.
thank you so much. There is always something we call feedback system.
Of course, of course.
So, and because the style of government we run is all inclusive government, where we have every executives of every association on campus and around 567 members who directly or indirectly occupy certain posts on campus. So, actually give reports on how we've done so far, on the kind of representation we given them so far. So it's very obvious that the reports they were giving are what they had from from their different constituency. I can say categorically that every decision we make as a union are decisions that Funabite actually make. So we let me set an example of during the increment of school fees or something.
Okay.
The approach we used has been one of the most unique one that even more than five student union presidents in Southwest have actually reached out to us and seek on the strategy we use. So with that, the best way I can actually judge are Funabites and what we've had from the little number we have around us have
But
been positive.
on that, I think personally, even me as well being a student, I think this session that is about to end is actually the session that I've actually kind of paid the highest. Even compare when I was in 100 level, if my memory serves me well, I think I paid like 33,000 or 30,000 naira as school fees. And the normal is that by the time I get to 300 level, I should be paying 18,000 naira, right? And when I actually got to 500 level and I was about to pay my school fees, I had to pay something like, was it not 28,500 naira that we paid or
Uh,
something
let me
close?
let me say something. The increment in school fees is not something that's attached to NABI loan or concerned to NABI loan.
Of
That's
course, of
so
course.
it is actually a national problem. All federal institutions in Southwest now have gotten increments in their school fees, but it just depends on how well their student union can actually represent them, so that the increment won't be much or won't be so won't actually deny students of education.
Yes, yes,
You understand?
that's right.
And and that has been what we actually ensure we provide, to the extent that we need to at least uh, fulfill an aspect of our constitution, which is student loan, that we even give students, we gave loan to more than 50 students, especially for Nigerian students who are unable to pay their school fees,
Yes.
and as well more than 25 scholarships, more than 25. Even though, in addition to our proactiveness, we also need to at least work with alumni body to have 150 scholarships for students. These are what we did, and these are what we facilitated. In celebration of the student union at 33 that we did on the September 26th, it should be September 26th, if I 23rd, September 23rd. So we gave scholarships to 25 students,
25 students.
25 students
That's impressive.
who are actually indigent students, and they are performing academically, and like they have a very good result. Students with a minimum GPA of 4.0, we have some of 4.5, 4.6. Their names were actually projected that very day, so that people can know that this is not, or just it is not that it won't be word of mouth. It is something that we do.
Thank you for the information that you just passed across just now. And I think that should take us back to quality representation. Uh, with the hula baloo that happened during the course of increase and decrease in reduction in school fees, do you think student populace will agree with you that you actually did your best when you were fighting for students concerning the school fees they are meant to pay?
You see, there are some things that will happen, that you, as a leader, you just have to let it, you just have to explain to them why I will say that students were happy about our decision, and the consensus we agreed on was because the decision that was made was the decision that we sampled the opinion of Funabites. If you could remember, we have a Twitter poll there. We have Congress. We had Congress then. And as well, to the extent that, like I said we have a group where we have all student leaders on campus. If you are HOC of a department, you are part of the decision because you agreed to that amendment. And that is what we call all inclusive government. For every all inclusive government, definitely there will be recommendation that you guys really give the quality representation you promised us. So that's just my response to that.
Thank you so much for that. I would not like to push further on that. Thank you so much. When you were running for the office of the presidency, what were your objectives, your goals, your targets when you were coming, and how far do you think you've come to achieve these goals and objectives of yours?
Okay, let me first appreciate my entire team member. So, uh, the entire team credibility, from the aspect of judiciary arms to the aspect of legislative arm to all our associations on campus, both indigenous association and student associations. So I must say that they've been the part who actually contributed positively to the success of this administration. While we were campaigning, just like I said we promise quality representation, optimum waverism, improve social and sporting activities, and as well career opportunity, and as well scholarships. Those are the four agenda that we pushed. If you have anybody that can actually go online and check our campaign graphics. That has been the four major key that was mentioned while we were campaigning, and to the best of our knowledge, to our best capacity, all were achieved. You know, so we can should we talk from the social aspect? The numbers of partnership we have, to the extent that we need Eastern City of Africa was we facilitated their presence in our campus on $T store campus. We have several campus store,
I
so
personally can say that.
MTN, Infinix, and some. And from there, especially during the San City tour, one of our students was actually made it to represent FUNAB outside in another institutions as one of the best artists. That is Anand, and several other things like that. The same way the sport activities. So let's look at the opportunity we also said. We have the scholarships, the loan, the and as well the career workshop where we actually uh, we have where more than 150 students were actually taking in one or two career. We have the likes of digital marketing, 50 students.
So thank you. Can you tell me any tangible project that you can point at that you've achieved since you assumed the office?
Okay, thank you so much. Oh, in celebration of NAPSA 33, we commenced a 250 seaters open pavilion. So beside 1,000, beside Saint
Yeah.
Saint Auditorium. If you go there, the project is ongoing. But because of sort of capital, these projects are not projects made out of union funds. We ensure that we source and facilitated like and facilitate this this project. The project is a project of of over 10 million naira. So and now we have our alumni body who has promised us 3.5 million. So the little funds we gathered, we were able to develop the project to that extent. The essence of these 250 seater super power is for students to have a place where they actually gather, have fellowship, tutorial outside their lecture rooms. And additionally, when they want to have programs, the stress, the bureaucracy they pass through to write letter through the vice chancellor, through the vice chancellor to request for all. We now believe that if students should have their own kind of gathering other than our congress hall, the 250 seaters open auditorium, like open pavilion, can actually be a place every student will have access to, have tutorial, have a mini program, and some other things like that outside the lecture hall. And another then another project we also have is the EcoBay project at car park. If you go to car park, you will see that there are some pavements made at car park. These pavements are, we call them EcoBrick, because we made use of plastic bottles to build a pavement for students where you can actually see that. The essence of this is that we want to awake the conscience of our students into being eco-friendly. So you cannot just drink water and dispose the bottles away. If you go around our campus, you see some stands or it's some kind of
You can easily
where you
dispose
can actually
their
dispose
plastic and
your plastics.
debt.
This plastic can actually, it can actually be reused to either form a project. About today, I met my predecessor when I was coming to campus, and they told me that because it's actually the CEO from Green Connect, or how to try to remember the brand name,
Alicia, you're right.
Alesheyi.
Yeah, I
So
think so. I have an
then
idea of what you're
then he told me
talking
that
about.
a machine was brought to this campus today, that the machine will be used to grind bottles to form or to a dust that can be used to make ties or some other things at coal engineer. So
Wow.
these are ways where we can actually ensure that our environment becomes more conducive more waste free. So it will not be the one to pollute our environment. So rather than we rather that so just make sure that we keep maintaining the conducive and the convenience of this environment. So and this are part of the project
I think
we
if
we ensured.
students are to know about this 250 seater or I think personally they will be happy because I know how difficult it is to get access to some
So we just pray that
building on
because
campus.
we will be living all this in the next week on Friday by the grace of God. We have the new president, Comrade Nwa Komeshak Mesh. So and because of the fact that it's part of the last administration, it was the a senator representing College of Veterinary Medicine and is the chairman of special duty. So he as well understand the level of the project, where the project
It
stopped. So
so
and
you can
and
easily
and if
continue.
we because we've engaged, we've talked, and in no way we're actually expecting money. Of course, we are aware, even though the Vice Chancellor is aware that alumni UK branch have actually promised 3.5
3.5
million
million
to support this
the
project.
project
And with 3.5 million, I'm very sure that the project will be
will be
completed.
completed. Wow.
The project will be completed. So the level of that project
That's a lot.
the level the project is as at now is where the fund we're able to gather can actually reach. So and that's the fiscal project we
Thank you so much. I think that's really a lot. And personally, I'm saying thank you on behalf of now students.
thank you
Thank
so
you.
much, Unalight.
They say it takes two to tango, right? Can you please tell me about the relationship between SUG, NAS, and colleges on campus in order to see to the welfareism of our students' population on campus?
Okay, I think this is a very, very important question that I will always want students to look into very well. The let me say let me we have college association, departmental association,
Association,
we have NAS. NAS represents all our Greek students
students
on
on
campus,
campus,
which comprises of three colleges: Kulanim, Koplant, Kolamot.
and they have 10
So
departments.
and they have
So
13
13, right?
13
Three, three,
five five
five,
three
five, three.
three. So and in colleges we have college association, we have Kolemsa, and veterinary association, we have NASA, Azan, not Azan.
Now,
We have Kobiosa, Kofisa,
officer,
and some other
Officer.
associations like that. So this as we have Kolems too. The new college you have now, they have their own associations. The essence of this college is that there are some information that might be very late to get to our own here when it comes directly from students. But the essence of every association is that they can actually serve their students. The little number they represent, they should be able to cater for their behaviorism. And when the problem escalates, or when they see that this problem has gone within us, they move.
Not like you guys
They
are serving as the federal government, they
yes,
are serving as the state
yes,
government
but
and local
but
government like
because
that.
of the level of our interest, we will run all the state governments. If a problem should if we have been notified of any problem in each department, each college, we will take it up from there. I we have several cases like that, like that, and that is why and that is why at the beginning of our at the beginning of our, like at the beginning of our administration, we organized a program called NAPSU Leadership Workshop. The essence of this is that we believe that some of these candidates, some of these executives are unopposed. So some of them were compensated with the position, or some were even appointed. So we're not like, okay, we need to at least reshape their knowledge, their orientation about unionism. And then we brought former president of Unilorin, Comrade Okonkwo Wisdom, Passion. We brought 1010 from Futa, Comrade 1010. We brought former president of FUNAB, Olaola, and some other presidents across Southwest who are former presidents.
This everything you just said now is showing how you guys are working hand in hand
Yeah.
towards the referendum of students,
Yes.
right? can you tell me anything tangible that you can say that working with NAS, colleges and departments that you guys achieved together?
One of the things we achieved is
Collective
that
achievement.
it makes the our intervention very easy. It makes our intervention very easy because before the president will even come to that side, they would have been there before me. It's I can sit down and say, President of veterinary medicine, please take charge of this case, and sincerely they will deliver. Several cases like that. Even though when we have invites from outside, I will just assign presidents of every region and some of my executive, please go there and represent us. And so far so good, they all did well.
That's good. Now we are almost ending this, and what would be your advice
Okay, my parting
for the incoming officers?
my parting words or my advice for all comrades and coming administration. First, I want to pray that I wish you guys success with tenure. And let me tell you something. You pray for wisdom. And once you pray for wisdom and God grant you that wisdom, expect problems. Because the essence of wisdom is is to have problems so that you can actually use the wisdom
The wisdom
to
to
solve
solve the problem.
problems. So I wish you more on wisdom from God. And my advice to you is that you need every association on campus. You need all students. Let them see your impact. Let give response to their, like, pick their call, be their exi. Let them call on you and pick their calls. So that's just one advice. The reality, I'm not this kind of person that actually motivates, because I don't believe in emotional speakers. You can be the one to motivate yourself.
Motivate, of course, of course.
So you cannot tell me that aspire, perspire, and then everything.
Ah,
But I just want you guys to please put in your best to ensure that the FUNAPSU I represent and you represent becomes a bigger, greater, and better one.
thank you
Thank
so
you.
much, Mr. Kenology. Comrade Kenology, thank you so much. Now you have two simple questions for us to end this. The first question is that you represent student population, right?
Yes.
And you kind of know what they feel through feedback, right? You said you get feedback from
Yes.
them. How do you think they will rate your administration on a scale of 1 to 5?
Ah,
You get
sh-
feedback, remember?
should we make that a comment section?
Yes.
Let's make that a comment section for
Okay.
students
Okay.
to
We should allow
comment.
them to decide.
So we shall allow them to
I'm,
decide.
I'm actually waiting
So
for that. I'm waiting for that
but personally
on your own side.
uh, on my own, we
And
cannot be 100.
that's actually the second question. The
It,
first one is to rate what they think on scale of one
so we
to.
cannot be
The
100.
last question is that you yourself rate your tenure on a scale of 1 to 10.
Okay, to
1 to 10.
my to with everything
Yes,
and
yes,
every
everything.
executive, I
Put
cannot say
your objectives
yes
into
on my objectives
consideration.
10. Based on my objective, what I actually
Your
placed as my manifesto,
proactiveness, your
10 10
your tenure.
10 based on what I actually
Do
placed.
you guys
Uh,
agree that
so
his
so
tenure is on
so
10/10? Actually, prior to this question, that question was actually for you guys to rate your outgoing president on a scale of 1 to 5. Please drop that comment on the in the comment section. Thank you for watching. Thank you, Mr.